Good morning. This is 11th February and it's morning. It's 5:30 a.m. Today I am going to Hyderabad from Akola, which is near about 485 kilometers, which will take 9 to 10 hours. I will go via Nanded, Deglur, Sangareddy. I have already booked a hotel, Quality Inn in Hyderabad, and I have started early in the morning at 5:30, and we took our breakfast with us. Now we are having our breakfast, idli and coconut chutney. We also carry hot water pot and ready to mix tea pouches. So after this breakfast we will have a pre-mix pouches tea. Yes, here you can see a garbage bag. We don't throw the garbage here and there. We carry it with us and we'll throw it in a proper dustbin. So now after this breakfast we will start again for our further journey. At near about 12 o'clock we will have our lunch, which we have already with us packed food, and then afterwards again we will continue for Hyderabad. Now my planning is we will reach at Hyderabad on 11th afternoon. On 12th we will have a city tour of Hyderabad, and on 13th we will go to Ramoji Film City, and on 13th, after completing Ramoji Film City, we will proceed for Bangalore on 14th morning, and on 15th we will have Bangalore city tour. 16th is rest day. Then on 17th I will proceed for Mysore from Bangalore in the morning and will visit Bellare Kokare Bellaru, a bird sanctuary, and one more sanctuary, Ranganthittu, and then we will go to Bangalore. We will go to Mysore. On 18th in the afternoon we will reach Mysore. On 19th we will have Mysore city tour. Now we have already reached to Hyderabad, where I have booked my stay, that is Hotel Quality Inn. There is wallet parking of the car, so we will give the keys to the attendant and he will park the car in the parking area. Now we are proceeding towards our room from this lift. After completing our procedure of check-in, he has handed over the electronic card. Nowadays you don't have old type of keys. There are electronic cards which open the door of the room, and see here he has opened the door of the room, and the luggage is being carried in the trolley. A nice double bed AC room with a small refrigerator, TV, and a clean toilet, a wardrobe. Here the clean toilet, 2 towels are provided, toiletries are provided. Our room number is 323. You can have a full room tour. Here a small fridge, a big mirror, double bed, now next day, that is 12th, we have booked a city tour with Vinayaka Travels, and in the morning at 8:30 the bus came, and now we will board the bus and we will start our journey from here. And here you can see the roads and traffic of the Hyderabad, the flyovers. Today we will cover that. First point is Birla Temple on Naubat Pahad, then Charminar, then Nizam Museum, then Salarjung Museum, then we will have a lunch break, then Golconda Fort, on the way Hussain Sagar and Buddha statue, then NTR Garden, and in the last we will go back to our hotel. Now here you can see the Birla Temple. We are on the way, and one thing I would like to mention here, that after a certain point we cannot carry camera, mobile, anything which you can shoot the temple. So there is a point where you have to deposit all your baggage, means cameras, mobiles. So I could not shoot the temple, and from outside only I can show you the scene. And from the top of this temple there was a very nice view of Hussain Sagar and Buddha statue. Here is a car parking. Then here you can see a shoe stand. You can keep your shoes here, and barefooted you have to climb the temple. So Birla Temple's height is 280 feet. It is on the hillock called Naubat Pahad. It is 13 acres plot. Now we are walking towards Charminar. We can just see from outside, and we are walking through the gullies of that Charminar. Just we will have a view from far away, and after that we will proceed towards Nizam Museum. Now this Charminar is constructed in 1951, mosque on its top floor for more than 425 years, built by Qutub Shahi dynasty. Its entry fees is 5 rupees and time is 9 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. Now from here we will proceed to this Nizam Museum. We have entered the Nizam Museum, and at present more than 10 buildings are there, and only one building and the collection is shown. Collection is of silver monuments, and this Nizam Museum is also called Silver Jubilee Museum, then Purani Haveli Museum, 7th Nizam Mir Usman Ali Khan was 7th Nizam. Fascinating collection of articles presented to the 7th Nizam is exhibited here. Collection consists of paintings and sketches, daggers and swords, walking sticks, aeroplane models. Walk-in wardrobe is 176 feet long. The specialty of this Nawab was, once the clothes he uses never repeated again, and this was the specialty of the 6th Nizam. There is also a vast shoe rack also of 176 feet, and inside the museum the photography was prohibited. Now this is the ticket of Salarjung Museum. The ticket was of 50 rupees and mobile charges was 50 rupees. We are entering the Salarjung Museum. Here there is a clock which strikes, and normally people come here at 12 o'clock so they can hear 12 strikes of that wall clock. Now all the people entering are rushing towards that clock to see.
क्लॉक किधर है क्लॉक?
The clock, that is the main attraction at 12 o'clock. The owner was Nawab Mir Yusuf Ali Khan.
क्लॉक ये साइड है.
There are 1.1 million objects in this museum. This was inaugurated in 1951. Museum was moved to its current place, that is Dar ul Shifa, in 1968. There are paintings, sculptures, household glass items, furniture, and many more arts from the Middle East and Far East and Europe. One more attraction is here, the double statue of Mephistopheles and Margareta. Actually, this museum is so vast that it may take 4 to 5 hours to see. Now here is this clock, which is the main attraction. At 12 o'clock people gather here. The big crowd of the students is also here. Now try to listen the bell of the clock. After that clock, now we proceeded to other halls. These are the very beautiful sculptures. You can see some of them are marble sculptures, and here there are so many artifacts kept here.
गाईड करायला पाहिजे होतं.
This is the building. There are 3 floors. It is very vast, and normally the travel companies give you 30 to 40 minutes to cover this, which is very insufficient because that clock takes near about 10 to 20 minutes. Now here we are proceeding towards another hall.
हे बघा इकडे इकडे.
Here you can see beautiful paintings.
करेक्ट.
Now here is that double statue. From front side you can see a man, and from back side that is a Margareta. This is the
बॅक साईड.
one of the attractions of the Salarjung Museum. A very beautiful sculpture. If you try to see minutely every painting, it will take at least 2 to 3 minutes, and there are so many paintings, so at least 1 to 2 hours it will take a single hall. Now here you can see other items. Now here there are so many wall clocks, different designs, different size, different countries. They were presented to Nizams. So again here also, if you watch a single piece of watch and its art, it will take so much time. So in all you have to spend at least 5 to 6 hours for this museum. But due to the shortage of the time, because travel company and that guide allots you 30 minutes, 40 minutes or maximum 50 minutes, which are insufficient, so in haste you have to watch these things. Halls are very big. Naturally you have to walk a lot. Here are mirrors, types of mirrors, different sizes, different shapes. This is furniture. It is a vast collection, and it's a wealth of the Mughal dynasty. Now after Salarjung Museum, there was a lunch break. We had a lunch in Sandarshini, and it was buffet. The charge was 200 rupees per head. Veg food. It was a nice menu. And after lunch, we will again proceed to Golconda. Now we are on the way to Golconda Fort. After reaching the Golconda Fort, they show us a 3D show which shows you the past history, the glorious history of the Hyderabad. And this fort is open from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. The ticket is 80 rupees. This is 3D show. ticket of this show was 120 rupees. From my point of view, it was unnecessary, but it was in that package. So we viewed it, and after the completion of that show, we went to Golconda Fort to visit.
On the basis of its cultural richness and its wealth of art, there were many rulers who ruled on this golden landscape.
Yes, now we are on the way to Golconda Fort. In the morning, at the beginning of this tour, our guide has collected all the entry fee. All the entry fee means, suppose we visited 6 points, so he collected the entire entry fee, and then he goes to the window and collects the ticket on our behalf, and then he will give it to us. So he has already proceeded towards the ticket counter. He will collect the entry tickets and he will give it to us. Now you can see a vast Golconda Fort. It is really very vast, and again the time factor is there. The guide has given us 50 to 60 minutes. You have to come back to the bus within that period. So there is a time limitation, and again the fort is so vast that again you have some limitations about your walking. Sometimes at some places you have to climb the fort, so you are exhausted. So now you can see the fort from outside. We also went inside. On the now here the person will check our tickets, and then we will enter into the fort. After entering into the fort, you can see the remains of the fort.
इकडनं जायचंय. नाही. नहीं.
गाइड चाहिए फ्री गाइड.
Now after entering into the fort, at our left side there is a big building of armory. The arms were kept here, and this is that building, and there are so many buildings inside that fort. So now we will be proceeding towards the end of that fort and will come back. And after coming back from the tour of this Golconda fort, we will proceed towards Hussain Sagar. We won't stop there. We will be going from there to NTR Garden. On the right side, we will view the Hussain Sagar and statue of Buddha. And then the last point will be NTR Garden. And from that NTR Garden, we will go back to our last point, that is our hotel. So now let us see the fort. Now after completing the fort, we came back to our bus and we started our journey towards Hussain Sagar. Hussain Sagar we will see on the way right side, and there is a big Buddha statue in Hussain Sagar. So on the other side there is NTR Garden. On the way you can see the Vidhan South. Yes, this is Hussain Sagar and a statue is far away. So again in NTR Garden our guide has already collected money from us and he will take the entry tickets. He has already purchased it and he is giving entry to all the members of our group. So we have entered the NTR Garden. It's a very beautiful garden. There were so many students and small children in the garden. After viewing the garden, we will be going back to our hotel, and after going back to our hotel, we will have some rest and then dinner. And today is 12th. On 13th, we have already booked a tour of Ramoji Rao Film City, and we will have a nice time there. And my next video will be on Ramoji Rao Film City. This is statue of Dr. Baba Saheb Ambedkar. So if you like this video, kindly do not forget to subscribe my video channel so that you will be getting notifications of my further videos. And like, subscribe, share. So now this is Vidhan South, which is lit with different lights. They are colorful. The building is white. It is illuminated with colorful lights. People are watching and enjoying the evening. So while returning from this place, we will again see the Vidhan South and its lightning. So at the end of this video, again I will request you to subscribe my channel and give boosting to me for further more videos. Thank you. Bye bye.